Yeah, it felt good to get my feet under me. I thought the guys played really well. Bob played amazing. So yeah, it was just a fun game to come back to, obviously, and another challenge tomorrow night.
How big are wins like this when every guy's got a hand in it and you score so many goals?
Yeah, every guy's got a hand in every game. There's no doubt about it. And to get rewarded, I think a lot of guys or a few guys have just haven't been able to find the net like they normally do. So it's really nice to see a full team effort.
And obviously a lot of goals, but how did you like how you guys played defensively, holding them to only 2?
Yeah, really important. Obviously, we want to play as good as we can in front of Bob with how good he plays behind us. So to limit their chances in time and space is the name of our game.
And how does it set you up now for another big test against Vegas tomorrow to close this trip?
Yeah, it's good momentum. Might see a little bit of a different game from Vegas. Their speed, their skill, their forecheck. It's all elite. One of the best teams in the league. So it's going to be a good matchup.
What was the difference between the first period and then the energy going into the second period? You guys had the 1-goal lead, and you guys exploded offensively.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for us, our game is about getting on the body, having a good forecheck, and that's what creates our chances. So we found that we got to that game, and it boded well for us.
Was your game plan against Celebrini a pretty quiet night for him?
Oh, with any good player, it's try to limit their time and space. He's a special player, and I think I saw he's already got like 35 points or something. So he's impressive, and it's fun to play against elite talent like that.
And just how good did it feel to score any return?
Oh, that feels great. They haven't gone in the net as easy as they have in previous years for me, so it's nice to go. Nice to go.
And like obviously for you were skating hard for a couple weeks. How much easier did that make it to get back in action today?
Yeah, I got to give credit to the coaches for getting me ready. Our trainers, Max Ivanov, our stick handling and skills coach. They do a really good job of pushing you, not giving you the easy way out in those times when you got to be ready to play.
I mean, I think at the start we made a big effort to shoot a lot and to get guys to the net. Try not to pass up at a good opportunity and just try to be more confident with the puck tonight. And obviously, showed with the 7 up on the board. But I think they were just going in tonight, and sometimes those nights are good.
Even with the big lead, how nice was it you guys never really took your foot off the gas? Even on Brian Hart's last goal, you were flying through the air, giving 100% out there.
No, I think that that's kind of how we're trying to build it this year. It doesn't matter what the score is. We have to play our style for 60 plus minutes of the game. So it was one of those games where we had the lead for most of it and played very well with it. And even in the third, some of the habits were good. And that's gonna. Tomorrow is coming really quick with a 5 o'clock game. Travel tonight to Vegas, play up them in less than 24 hours from the start of tonight. So it's gonna be a tough back-to-back. So I think for us to keep the positive momentum and because the good habits is going to help us tomorrow.
With all the areas that he touches, just how big is it to get Ekblad back, and how different is this team with him in the lineup?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you look at his goal. He's a right shot there, so he's can get that shot off really fast. I know we've. I thought the guys did a good job, but anytime you can get a guy like that back, and I guess he's the only righty in our lineup right now, so definitely take advantage of when he's out there, when he can get the pucks on net, and he's even on his goal. You see how he can find a way to get it through. I've seen it on the power play for most of the year, so anytime he's out there, when he's shooting, get to the net because it's going to get by, and you're going to have yourself a chance. So it's good really good having him back.
And on the first goal you guys got, there was a big stop defensively at the other end. You guys go down, score a goal immediately. Just how big was the momentum from that on the bench?
Yeah, I don't know if it was Ballsy or Schmitty that stopped it, the wraparound there, but that was huge. And then, I thought it was a great rush play that started it, and then there was kind of a broken play, and our D are taught to join the rush and get up there as fast as they can, and the puck came to Schmitty, and he let a missile off there. So it's always good to get the first goal, in a road game, and we were able to build from there.
12 different players on the score sheet in tonight's victory. What impressed you most?
Well, we were able to change the game, I think, a little bit. They came out really strong, really fast, and get on them, and they got a lead. And then I thought around the 6-minute mark, with 6 minutes left in the first period, we a little more physicality in our game on our forecheck, and that helped us kind of slow them down a little bit.
How good was it to see Aaron Ekblad find the back of the net?
Well, yeah, just to get him feeling good about being back, and there's always some anxiety when you're out for a while, and then also our bench appreciating that. minutes were right on our blue line, so we were able to play a little stronger, I think, as the game went on than we have maybe in a few of these other situations so critical for tomorrow night that we don't have 25 minutes on a defenseman going into that game.
How happy were you with just the effort, even with the big lead later on? The guys were
I
flying out there.
liked our game from with 6 minutes left to go in the first on. I thought we were slow in the out of the gate, and that happens sometimes when you sit 2 days on the road. And they, like I said, they had the jump on us, but I thought we were better, harder, faster in the last 46.
A lot of guys had big games. So what did you see from Matthew Tkachuk? 3 points, and like I said, just flying up.
I just think when his game's on, you see those tip goals around the net that very few players can do. That's when his timing's right. So those guys were really smart and really efficient in the game tonight. They created things when it was there, and then they left it when it wasn't.
And how important was it to build a little momentum heading into what's always a tough game against Vegas?
Yeah, we're in a position now to have a really good road trip, and back to back, and you watch all the scores. The nice part about being out west is you get to watch hockey from 11 o'clock in the morning on. Everybody in our division, the East, winning, so you got to keep pace with them, with those guys, and like I said, give ourselves a chance to have a big trip here.
Your guys' first 3 goals came on against the Sharks' third pairing defense, where they had a young defenseman playing on the offside. Is that something you guys noticed and tried to exploit early on?
No, you know what? No, if I was doing that, I would have tried to run Barkov in that hole. But you're on the road; they're going to get the match that they want, and then you have, you know, I mean, I thought Nozik's line was really good. I thought they were in the goals that they have. I don't know that it was all on those kids.
And then on the first goal in particular, just making that big defensive play with the open net, saving Bob, and then
yeah,
how big was that?
Well, really important because you get to 3-1 there, and the coach gets growly, and everything's no fun in hockey after that. So, being able to get out of that period 3-2, even though a bulk of it, San Jose was better than we were, and then you can get right and get to your game.